Yo, what is poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And y'all know how I do. Y'all know how we get down. But before we get started, because this video right here is special to my heart, I need y'all to do something. I need y'all to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and do not forget to turn your post notification bell on. And most importantly, I need y'all to hit that little star down there and hype this video up. Because this video is special to my heart. Because in some instances, you don't have to be on the other side of the argument just to try to make content. And in this instance, Emmanuel Acho is the biggest idiot on the planet. The dumbest statement in Speakeasy history was made last night with Emmanuel Acho and TJ Hushmanzada on the other side of this engagement. But just to be able to create content, you don't have to always be the opposition. For this segment, there didn't have to be an opposing side. You didn't need this to create content. I know Emmanuel Acho is always trying to look for a situation to go viral in, but you didn't need this to go viral. Is this one, you just look plain idiot, like an idiot, and you are one of the smartest individuals in this entertainment business. You have turned little of nothing into something dramatic and useful, and you are creating your own space in this podcast universe. I don't care how you got your channel, you got it. And your channel is growing, as we can see. We can see you go from 2,000 to 6,000, 7,000 viewers per show. But in this instance, Emmanuel Acho, you dead wrong. And why would you even do that? Why even say it? Why even go there? But we gonna talk about it, man, because I'm dumbfounded by this one. Just dumbfounded by this one. Let's go.
Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is in the building. Hey, we got another banger. Turn me up. Woo, 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 woo. Cartier shades on, diamond dancing in the light. Cross on the chain, Bigsnackks looking right. Step in the room, whole screen start shaking, hit that intro. Now the whole chat waking, Colorado talk. Coach Prime with the motion, Shedeur in the mix, got the whole world posted. Cleveland Browns pressure, we gon' break it down. Bigsnackks on the mic, hottest voice in town. Hey, another banger. So serious. Another banger. Bigsnackks going live. Tap in right now for the energy ride. Like that video. Subscribe to the name. Hit that bell too. Don't miss the flame. Another banger. We don't do no boring. Sports talk jumping. Whole chat roaring. Cartier frames. Diamonds on shine. Bigsnackks in the building. It's showtime. Angel Reese cooking. Atlanta dream flying. Dallas Cowboys talk. You know we ain't lying. Browns nation loud. Buff nation stand tall. When Snacks push the button, he gon' talk about it all. Life, sports, culture, real talk in the booth. Funny with the jokes, but we standing on truth. If you came for the show, better stay locked in. Bigsnackks got another one. Let the games begin. Bigsnackks, Bigsnackks, another banger. Hey, like the video, subscribe right now, hit that bell, tap in with the live. Your boy Snacks in the building. Peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out.
Now, we all know that Coach Prime made his way to Berea yesterday to visit Shedeur and see him before all of his football stuff kicks back in, which in the video from Well Off Media, Coach Prime said Sunday, all players report, team meetings, and on Monday it's back to work. So on the day the last day before fans are able to come to Browns practice, Coach Prime decided to fly up to Cleveland to visit Shedeur in training camp. And he spent the day, not even the entire day. He was there for a while, and in the end of the well-off media video, you see them packing up, getting on the plane, and heading back to Colorado. So it was just one visit. But Emmanuel Acho, in the Speakeasy, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Y'all just gotta watch this. And we gonna do it together. We're not gonna do the whole thing. We gonna get through the meat of the conversation. And you know me, I might stop it in between time and in the meantime. But we gonna go here. Let's go.
Today got all of the reps with the ones. This is what it looked like. He had 14 completions on 24 pass attempts. Deshaun Watson did well with the twos, 22 pass attempts and 16 completions. Dylan Gabriel, though, how about that? 10 of 11. And Taylor Green, 6 of 6, baby. Yeah, but that's essentially how the reps looked between 7-on-7 and 11-on-11. We had a special guest appearance also as well. Coach Prime was at the facility to watch his son practice with the Cleveland Browns. You see him right here, checking on his boy. It's going to be an interesting thing happening now with this quarterback competition, because I think the words are sort of matching the actions now with Shedeur Sanders day 2 of camp, getting all of the 1 reps. But do you guys have an issue with Shedeur's father showing up to training camp?
All right, look, we not going through the prize picks and all that stuff. We not doing that. But let's go.
No, let's go. I love, number one, a black father being in the picture. I love a black father being present. I love a black father continuing to admonish and cheer on his son. I love a black father holding his son accountable. I love a black father letting know, even if the world doubts you, son, I still got your back. I love all of that. And Deion knows I love him. But what's interesting is, I used what's interesting instead of but, just sounded nicer. What's interesting is, if it wasn't Deion and we're on that team, we're looking like, bruh, why's your daddy here? Like, let's remove my bias.
Let's start there. If it wasn't Deion, and if it was anybody else's father, then it's just a parent sitting in the stands doing what Deion did, watching practice. What's the problem? See, you got a problem because it's Deion. Deion's not a regular person, and I keep telling people that. Deion is a celebrity. Deion is an icon. He is not just your father. Emmanuel Acho, if that was your father sitting in the stands, nobody would have a problem with your father sitting in the stands watching you practice. And at the end of practice, spending time with his son. So why do you have a problem with Deion Sanders doing it? I'm going to let Acho talk.
Like Deion. But like, for the sake of conversation, let's make it not Deion. Why is my daddy here? Why is your daddy here?
I don't know.
T, don't lie.
Dude, when I was playing, parents would be at training camp.
Not parents. I don't see parents.
Or something, just the dad or the mom.
I see like, why? I just think it's almost.
You don't know who else mama and daddy over there sitting in them stands? You don't know nothing. Only thing you know is this Deion. Because it's Deion. Ain't nobody else mama and daddy famous like Deion, like Coach Prime, like Mr. Sanders. What's your problem? You entered this conversation with, I'm in support of black fathers being in their kids' lives and all that. So what's the problem? What? Make it make sense to me. Why are you on the opposing side? And see, this is what you call, I need the clicks. I need people to watch. Because this shouldn't even been an argument. This should have been all of us on the same page. Except you got one idiot that wants to have a counter. And his argument makes no sense.
It's like if you're a QB, and we hate the war analogies we always use in football. What we always use is, hey, we're going to war. We're going to battle. Hey, who's in the bunker with you? We use all these war analogies. If you're the fearless leader of the team, I just wonder, is there anything where it's like, bruh, the dad coming to practice is almost like Mike Vrabel's puppy coming to the podium. I can only be so real with you if mom and pop are there. A coach can only shoot you so straight, particularly if your father is Deion Sanders and is greater than whoever the hell you are, coach, that's trying to check my son. Imagine a quarterback coach trying to check Shedeur with Deion Sanders there.
That wouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. And that was the problem in the draft. Everybody scared of Deion. Was scared that Coach Prime wanted their job when he told you a million times, I don't want nothing to do with the NFL. I don't want to be there. Which helped lead to Shedeur being drafted in the 5th round. And you can't tell me that wasn't part of it, because it was, and I got the proof. It was told to people. I got the video. I can drop it at any time. So, what's the problem? Once again, I'm asking you, what is the problem? Because my dad is famous? My dad is one of the best athletes to ever play football. What's the problem?
I can only go so hard at you if your dad is there, if your mom is there. Like, it again is like bringing the puppy to the podium. So
if your coach can't do his job because my mama watching, then your coach don't need his job. That's in any industry. If you can't do your job with other people watching, then you don't need to do your job. That's why porn stars are great at what they do, because they can do their job with other people watching. And then people watching like, if you can't coach somebody with their parent watching, then you don't need to be a coach. Pop Warner, Little League, middle school, high school, college, professional. Because parents are always at practices. I got several NFL players as friends, and their parents visit them in training camp all the time. And if your coach can't do his job while people are watching, then he don't need to be no coach.
I love it because it's Deion. I love it because Black Father being present. I love that. But T, if we can be real and go where other shows aren't going to go,
we just going where Emmanuel.
I have no problem with it at all. Because I'm coaching. And this Deion Sanders. You say Prime, you say Deion, everybody know you talking about.
Yep.
I don't give a damn. Mama there, daddy there. You do something wrong, I'm on your ass. If I got to yell at you, I'm yelling at you. You're going to get coached just like everybody else.
Talk to him.
The Cleveland Browns like this. They didn't have to put the Sanders duo on a page.
Correct.
He could have just been there. And the media would have reported it. They like this. This is good for them. Deion come to practice every single day. Ultimately, Shedeur's going to have to get out there and do the work. Mm-hmm. So him showing up, it does not matter. Because Shedeur's going to have to go out there and get the job done, or it's not going to matter. But me personally, I have no problem with it when greatness comes out. Mm-hmm. Because that's what Deion was a great player. He's a great person. And more than anything, he's supporting his son. Like, that's not Shedeur, the football player. That's Shedeur. That's my son.
But let me ask you, T, you got sons and daughters. Does support ever look like support from a distance? Meaning, I remember growing up trying to learn how to ride a bike. And I recall being on a bike. And usually I'd ride.
I want to I want to know why it is so important that you try to separate Shedeur from his father. Who else you trying to separate from their father? Jalen Daniels' mama is his manager. Lamar Jackson's mom is his manager. What's the problem? Same thing. Same thing. Because they there every day. They at practice. They involved in everyday activities. So what's the problem? Oh, it's just Deion. It's just Shedeur. But you got a problem with them. But you ain't got a problem with Jaden Daniels' mom. You ain't got a problem with Lamar Jackson's mom. You ain't got a problem with nobody else's parent. Angel Reese's mom is her manager. But you ain't got a problem with all these other parents that do the same thing. You just got a problem with this one. And he ain't even there all the time. He's there for one day, a few hours. Because know what? He got a job. He coach a football team. He is not in his everyday life. You want to know why I know he ain't in his everyday life? Talk to him, Prime.
Mine is racing. I can't wait to start camp. Come in to see my baby. She called me and texted me and told me, sent me the schedule, the practices. So when he sends me a schedule, that means in his voice, Dad, I want you to come see me. I didn't get that text last year. You going straight. Oh. I didn't get that text last year, but I got it this year. So what does a father do? Come see his baby, because I don't know when I'm seeing him again. It's time for us to go to work. It's time for us to lock in. It's time for us to focus. He's already there. I'm there too. We just say practice. We start team meeting Sunday, go to work Monday. Can't wait. I'm excited. I had to come. It's the last time I get to see his face, get to hug him, get to touch him. Physical touches every day.
Gotta see his face. Gotta touch it. So what's the problem? Emmanuel Acho. He wanted his father there. Because both of their seasons is finna start. They might be able to get phone calls, but being present, being available, sitting down, talking to him, holding him, asking him questions. Because we know everybody finna lock in. And that video is courtesy of Well Off Media. And at the end of that video, you see Coach Prime and Deion Sanders Jr. at the PJ, loading up, going back to Colorado. One day trip, just for a few hours. But now, Emmanuel Acho got a problem. But let's let Acho finish.
At one of the joints where your dad is riding in front of you and you're riding behind you. Then finally I graduated to where I was just gonna ride on the bike by myself. And my dad was holding the bike, and then finally he let it go. And he let it go, and I pedal and I pedal and I pedal, and boom, I fall. And skid my knee, whatever the case may be, and I start freaking out, and he looks at me and we'd go again. And then finally I do it myself. Eventually, T, there's going to have to come a point where we see Shedeur succeed without Deion, because if we're being honest, we haven't yet. Jackson State, Deion Sanders was his coach. Colorado, Deion Sanders was his coach.
I mean,
in Cleveland, Shedeur hasn't succeeded yet. He's a rookie.
You go all the way back to high school.
Deion was his coach?
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders has never had a head coach that wasn't Deion Sanders until he got drafted to the Cleveland Browns.
So at what point, and again, I'm not saying you did it right, you did it wrong. Obviously, I think you've mentioned like you didn't have a father figure you didn't have a father in your life. I'm sure you had father figures.
No.
You didn't have a father figure in your life?
No.
So at what point is it almost like, hey, my support of you is knowing, go fly, bro. I can't come check on you.
Acho, I'm sure your father still supports you, still watches your show, still helps you make decisions. What the hell are you talking about? Go fly. He flying. He ain't at home. He don't play for Colorado. His dad ain't his coach. But yet and still, you got a problem. He ain't in the nest no more. He out by himself. He living life. He's a full-grown adult human being. But yet and still, you complaining about his daddy coming to see him for one day, for a few hours. What is your deal? Do it without your father. He doing it without his daddy. What dumbass conversation is this? Deion ain't there. Now, I don't know if you know this or not. Just like your father hasn't left your life, Deion's not leaving his kid's life. He's going to be there. There is no way you going to see Shedeur without seeing his dad. That's to the casket drop. What do you want? Just daddy don't come around no more? You sound like an idiot. You stupid for even having that thought. Because that's what you sound like. Leave the nest. Do it without him. How the hell you think he doing it? Without him. He ain't his coach. He's just being his father. Nothing more, nothing less. And it look like you don't want him to be that. Sound like you don't want him to be a part of his life. Just go away and don't come back. What the hell are you talking about, man?
Practice and training camp every day. Because I'm sure not all these other parents either have the financial liberty to go check on their kids or have the schedule flexibility where we are in August to go check on their kids, or the Cleveland Browns aren't opening up the red carpet.
We not worried about nobody else's parents. Everybody don't have the same privileges in life. But if I am afforded the privilege for my father to come and see me, I gotta be different than everybody else. I gotta be the same because they parents can't come, so I can't have mine. What the hell is this dude talking about? You sound like an idiot. A complete idiot. Look at TJ right now. He looking at you like, what in the hell are you talking about, man? You want me not to see my father because somebody else, mom and daddy, can't show up. So when your parents were at your games and those other kids' parents weren't at their games, did you tell your mom and daddy to go home? No. So shut the hell up. What the hell is wrong with you?
To go check on their kids.
But obviously, he didn't feel comfortable enough doing this last year.
No, Deion went last year.
But not they didn't do all this.
There was a little bit. Remember, Stefanski pulled up.
Deion getting ready for fall camp. All the college guys, I think they got to be back on Tuesday. There's a flux of college guys out here. We about to get on the field tomorrow.
Excited.
But college football, they about to start fall. And they about to really get into the fall camp. He's just coming out here talking with my son, talking ball with my son, talking life with my son, because Deion knows you got to do the work. We've done all that we could do together. I've done all that I can do as a man, raising you, and as a coach, coaching you, instilling that supreme confidence in you, which is more than anything. Mm-hmm. That's what every player needs. You got to go do it. And looking at the numbers yesterday, great practice. Looking at the numbers today, great practice. He keeps stacking these numbers like that. I didn't think he would be the week one starter. He may be.
But what about the fact Deion was there, I believe, yesterday and today? Obviously, when Deion is present.
See, this is what happens when you talk what you don't know. Deion was there for one day. Flew in that morning, flew out that afternoon. See, this is when people are on the air just talking. I keep telling y'all, don't jump on there and don't know what you're talking about. Because people like me are around and we bust your head. But why you hating? Because his daddy keeps showing up. Because that is your whole thing. Why you keep hating? Because his daddy didn't show up. His daddy keeps showing up for him. Sound like your daddy don't be showing up for you. That's what it's starting to sound like. You want to trade places? When trade places?
Any parent is like a crutch for their child. Any
You think
parent.
at this age? Not at this age.
Not at this age. The only reason I might say so is if you are always used to having anything, not even a parent. It's for some people, for some people it's a lucky blanket. For some people, it's a necklace. I've never worn this. Some people, you just always have had this thing.
Acho, so my son plays sports. I would say about 2 years ago, he stopped looking at me during a game, good or bad. Stop looking at me playing basketball. He just running his ass up and down the court. A couple years ago, he do something bad. He wondered if I'm gonna say something, which I'm gonna say it anyway, good or bad. But now he don't even look at me. He don't look at me. He understand what he needs to do, and whether he does it or not, he understand what needs to get done. He knows the job that needs to. Shedeur is way past that. My dad understands.
Look, man, we done. Because Emmanuel Acho is just idiotic and one of the biggest dum-dums on air when it comes to this subject. Just say you don't want that man's father in his life, or you got a problem with Deion always showing up. Because that's what it's starting to sound like. Because anybody else that's making an argument about Coach Prime showing up to support his son is dumb. You stupid. Coach Prime showed up. He didn't do no media. He didn't do none of that. And the media was trying to get at him. Trust me. He turned all that down. I ain't here for none of that. I'm here for him. And him alone. Because he sent for me. What's the problem? I told y'all, sometimes you don't need to be on the other side of the argument. Emmanuel Acho is always looking at a way to go viral. And he knows Shedeur Sanders and Deion Sanders is damn sure one of those ways you can go viral. But don't seem like an idiot or a hater or somebody who wants Shedeur not to have his father in his life. Because at this point, this is what you sound like. You sound like somebody that doesn't want Deion in Shedeur's life. And that's just asinine on his face. Emmanuel Acho, you gotta get it together. Because this is one of the dumbest arguments you've ever had in the Speakeasy. Arguing for a man not to support his son. It's just stupid. It's just dumb. In the pretense of your conversation, you said, I'm here to support black fathers supporting their son, black fathers being involved in their son's life. And then you go on and say every reason why you don't think Deion should be there to support his son. Stupid, dumb, idiotic, asinine comments. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna get out of here. Because Emmanuel Acho make some stupid ass comments, and that was one of the dumbest. But anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all know what time it is. One love, y'all be easy. Peace out.
Bigsnackks, 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 Bigsnackks. Let's go. Bigsnackks, Bigsnackks, yeah. Bigsnackks, Bigsnackks. Before you go, hit that like and subscribe. Join the family, come along for the ride. Sports, culture, life, yeah, we talk it all. From the Browns to the Buffs, every rise and fall. See you aunties, I appreciate appreciate the love. Bigsnackks in the building, man. It's all above. G Bush, K-Sap, Auntie Faye in the mix. Mag Dog TV, Money Man.